Hey everybody, welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we are going to be showing you how to make buffalo chicken soup. Cue the music. Well, thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time joining us, please do me a favor. Head down to the corner, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload new content. Alright, you clicked on this video to see me show you how to make buffalo chicken soup. So let's get started by introducing our ingredients here. We're going to start out with a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 ounce package of ranch seasoning. Then we got our mirepoix of 2 sticks of celery, 2 sticks of carrots, 1 onion. And then we're going to have 4 cups of chicken broth, 1/4 cup of hot sauce, and then of course 4 chicken breasts and 8 ounces of cream cheese and a little salt and pepper added in there each step of the way for flavor. So let's head into our prep and see how this gets made. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to cut up our mirepoix. I'm just going to dice the celery, onions, and carrots. Alright, and basically the same thing with our chicken breast. A medium dice. We're going to put them in this bowl over here and have our ingredients separate. But these are already cooked. I did these a couple months ago, I think, on the grill outside, and then we froze them up just for this occasion. So I'm just going to go ahead and dice these up. Alright, there we go. We have our 4 chicken breasts diced. We have our mirepoix of celery, onions, and carrots right here in this bowl. That's all the prep that we've got to do for this. Now let's head over to our pot and start making this fantastic soup. As always, we have our mise en place all sitting right there ready to go with our utensils as well, and the pot we're going to cook it in. And I've got them kind of lined up in order of use, so all the way back to the water that we've got measured out for our chicken stock. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on to our shot here. Camera's firm, it's not going to fall off. We're ready to cook. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat on. Medium to medium high heat. We'll add our butter and our olive oil and let that melt. Okay, butter is just about melted. One thing you want to remember is to pull your cream cheese so it is soft enough to when you blend it into the finished product here, it has no trouble blending right in and you won't get lumps. Got our mirepoix in here. We are just going to cook this down. Alright, it is starting to really cook. It smells really good. The carrots, I want to just get them to kind of turn color a little bit. But let's go ahead and add a little bit of salt and pepper in here. And we'll just let these do their thing. Okay, we're looking about 10 minutes into it. The carrots, you want to make sure they're soft because the cooking process that we're going to have after we do this isn't going to be any allowance for the carrots to get soft. So you want to make sure that they are soft before you add the liquid and thicken it up with the roux we're going to make. Same with the celery. Now you can dice this a lot finer, so it's smaller, then generally it will cook quicker. But I like to have all the ingredients in my soup make an appearance. Everybody can see what's in it. So, and you can cover it too, make it cook a little faster if you want. So bear in mind this is a larger dice on our mirepoix, so it takes just a little bit longer to cook. But we want to make sure that those carrots start to caramelize and change a little bit of color on there. And then we know it's time to add our flour for the roux. Alright, looks like we're getting a little color on the onions and the carrots. So we are ready to add our flour. Just going to sprinkle that in. Mix it up. Same with our ranch seasoning. Mix that up as well. Go ahead and add our chicken base that we added to our 4 cups of water. Stir that in so it incorporates. Then we're going to add our hot sauce. Then we can switch out and use our whip. And we got the heat up about medium high again, because we want it all to thicken, and that will happen as the flour and the butter or the fats get heated up in this liquid. When this is thick, we'll add our chicken and the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so we've got a boil going on here. The soup is starting to tighten up just a little bit. I don't think it's going to tighten up much more than that. I'm going to go ahead and add our chicken in here. Go back to our wooden spoon. And then I've cut the cream cheese up just a little bit. We're going to let that melt, and then we'll whisk that in again with the whip. Turn the heat back down to about medium. Alright, this cheese is melting in here. I'm just going to kind of whisk this all up, get those lumps out, and let that incorporate in there. And basically what you want to do now is you want to just let this simmer for about 15 minutes so all the flavors marry and develop. And we'll come back and we'll check out what that looks like. Alright, well, it's been 15 minutes. Here's what it looks like. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to ladle it into a bowl. We're going to take some awesome photos of it for social media. We're going to lay those into the timeline with some really groovy music, and then we're going to come back and we are going to taste this. So enjoy those pictures and enjoy the music. Alright, well, welcome back. We are going to give this a taste now. Cooled off just a little. Nope, it's still kind of hot. So I've got the broth, or the creamy broth, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to get into the ingredients yet. I just want to taste what the soup itself tastes like. Yep, got a little bit of that bite. Got the creaminess with that cream cheese in there. Get a little bit of the tang from that blue cheese that I put on top, along with the scallions for appearance sake. Now I'll try some chicken now. Bear in mind, this recipe does call for cooked chicken. If you're going to use raw chicken, make sure that you cook it long enough in the pot itself over there, and I would cut it up ahead of time too, and then sanitize everything that you've used, your knife, your cutting board, and everything that's touched that in your hands or gloves. But make sure that when you're cooking it in the pot that it's actually done. So there's no time limit on this recipe, I just kind of put it together for you. But here, I'm going to try some vegetables now. Yeah, carrots are done, celery's done. Just a touch of a bite in there, or there's just a touch of a little bit of a bite. Yeah, This is pretty good. We mix that blue cheese in there, it's really good too. So I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go ahead and leave a couple comments down below. Let us know what you think. Make sure you give this video a like and then share this video with everybody that you know. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Bye-bye.